In the comment section of a previous video, there is a clear indication that myself, along with many others, are experiencing or have experienced what I think is orthostatic hypotension.
Hi, I'm Keisha Dixon. You made it here, so go ahead and subscribe and click your notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads.
Syncopal episodes, feeling of dizziness, lightheadedness, or feeling faint on GLP-1 medications. Let me explain what is going on. So to understand what orthostatic hypotension is, you have to first understand what hypotension is. Hypotension is simply low blood pressure. Now, when you have a positive orthostatic hypotension, that's when you get a feeling of dizziness or feeling faint when you stand from a seated or a lying position. If you get dizzy or feel faint, you are positive for orthostatic hypotension. Other symptoms that are related are feeling of weakness, feeling hot or flushed, blurred vision. Some people get nauseated. Some people get a temporary loss of consciousness, which is what almost happened to me. And then some people get a strong urge to have a bowel movement, you guys. This is crazy, right? Now, you guys, typically when you stand up, your blood pressure will drop because the blood in your body is pooling to your legs. However, special cells in your body will indicate to your heart that it needs to pump more blood to regulate your blood pressure, preventing you from having all of those symptoms that we talked about. Now, keep in mind, there are things that can alter that. There are things that can be going on in your body, unbeknownst to you, that will cause you to have orthostatic hypotension, and you not even know until you go into the doctor and they test you for those things. So those things are things like anemia, dehydration, if you have heart problems like arrhythmias or heart valve disease. Thyroid problems can cause that. Pregnancy, if you are on a new medication, certain medications will cause you to have orthostatic hypotension. Diabetes and other diseases can cause you to have orthostatic hypertension. And also if you are taking excessive vasodilators, those are certain type of blood pressure medications. Those are all things that can cause you to have orthostatic hypotension. So if you are having an issue with this, you can go into your doctor. There are things that they can do to resolve this. Now, again, this video is not to scare anybody. It's just to inform you of what is going on in your body, secondary to possibly your GLP-1 medication. I'm not saying that it is your GLP-1 medication that is doing this to you. I don't think that it was mine that did it to me. But just so that you know what's going on, y'all, education is key. You need to know. No one needs to know more than you what is going on. Okay, so let's go back. A normal blood pressure, you guys, that if you come into the ER, we're not concerned about is if your blood pressure is anything under 120, that's your systolic, that top number, over 80, 120 over 80, we're not concerned. You're okay. We're going to look into other things. However, if it is below 90 over 60, red flag, we're concerned. We got to dig deeper. Now, if you are like me, which most nurses are like this, we want to treat ourselves at home. We don't want to go and spend hours in the emergency room for something that we can simply do at home. These are certain things that you can do prior to a visit to the emergency room if it was a mild incident, okay? I would say treat the underlying issue first, which means dangling your feet on the side of the bed or in the chair before you stand. Don't just pop up off of a chair, okay? If you know you have issues with dizziness, don't do that. You can also wear support hose or compression stockings. We usually recommend the ones that come up above the calf. There are a lot of people who will wear the ones that come up over your thigh. And then there are some people who wear the kind that come all the way up and also give compression on your belly. You guys, go to a medical supply store. I promise you, If they don't have them, they can find them for you, or nurses. Go into your uniform, a uniform shop. You guys know that they have them there. They are available to you. If all else fails, y'all, Amazon. Okay. Also, if you are not drinking enough fluids, make sure that you're getting your fluid intake in, and then also make sure that your electrolytes are balanced. You can do Pedialyte, you can do Gatorade. You guys, there's the new Liquid IV that everybody is raving about. Liquid IV has a little extra sodium in it because sodium is the #1 culprit to hypotension and people getting dehydrated. That sodium will take you out. So be mindful of those things, okay? Now, if you have to go into the emergency room, these are the things that we're going to do when you get there. The first thing that we're going to do is possibly start an IV and draw blood work. What are we looking for? We're looking to see if you're dehydrated. We don't know your medical history. Some of you guys are not familiar with family history, so we're going to draw blood work to rule out diabetes. We're going to try to rule out anemia to make sure your red blood cells are okay. Your hematocrit is okay. Then we're going to do orthostatic hypotension blood pressure readings. We're going to take your blood pressure while you're lying down. We're going to take your blood pressure while you're sitting up. And then we're going to ask you to stand to take your blood pressure. And what we're looking for is a significant drop in blood pressure reading from when you are lying, sitting, standing. If you have a significant drop, you have positive orthostatics, and then we will come up with a treatment plan to get you all the way back together. Now, if you're at an emergency room that is really, really thorough, they're also going to do an echo on your heart. That's an ultrasound to look at the vessels feeding to and from the heart. They're going to be looking at your chambers. They're going to be looking at your valves to see if we have any issues there. And then we're also going to do an EKG to rule out any arrhythmias. That is abnormal heart rhythms. Okay. And then if it's really serious, you guys, your doctor may admit you and may have to do a tilt table test where they are lying you on a table and they are tilting you up and down to see how your body is going to respond. If your body responds positive, that means you have positive orthostatics. Now, once you test positive, there are certain medications that your doctors can prescribe you inpatient or maybe outpatient. Some cases outpatient, but mostly inpatient. Not saying that they are going to do this, but just in the event that they do, I'm going to familiarize you with these things so that it won't be your first time hearing it. Now, if you are anemic, they will prescribe for you erythropoiesis, okay? That is either Procrit or Epigen. That helps in production of red blood cells that can help to resolve anemia. Now, if you're having dehydration issues, they'll prescribe desmopressin, which is DDAVP, which can help resolve how the body uses water, how it fluctuates in your body. And then if you have hypotension, midodrine will help to treat low blood pressure. Things that I would say that will reduce your risk in developing orthostatic hypotension is avoid severely hot baths or hot tubs or hot showers. Stay hydrated, you guys. Do not sleep flat if you have these issues. Lay your head on a pillow so that your body is tilted and elevated. Also, dangle your feet before standing. Don't just pop up out of no chair. Stop doing that, you guys. You have to give your body a chance to adjust from sitting to standing. And then also to improve your circulation, get you guys some support hose, some compression stockings or socks. And then some guys, some people prefer to wear abdominal binders. That will also help. So good luck, you guys. I hope you guys are safe. Continue to take your GLP-1 medications. But if you are experiencing any of these things, taking these medicines, please have that conversation with your primary care physician so we can get you guys all the way together. Good luck on your health is wealth journeys. We'll talk soon.
Hi, I'm Keisha Dixon. I'm a lifestyle influencer, and I'm glad you found my channel. I post weekly videos, so make sure to hit your notification bells so you don't miss any of those future uploads.